All right, so for anyone who sees after the fact, welcome to just a typical, normal Friday night stream. Sorry if I seem a bit out of it, just a bit tired. Didn't get a good night's sleep last night, but fair would try to get some stuff done, and in between, why not do a little stream? Just as far as I know, just be for now. So just more of a laid back stream, and we'll see what happens next. Don't really have any topics specifically or anything. Just pretty much like mostly seeing what the chat says, among other stuff. Hello there, Attenchi fan. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Other than just a bit tired. Other than that, I'm doing okay. How are you doing today? Like I said, it's just more of a laid back stream. Yeah, nothing specific that I could think of to talk about as of right now. Yeah, it's pretty spur of the moment. There was no preamble, there was no setup, there was no advertisement that the stream is going to happen. Again, very much spur of the moment type of thing. Ah, you watched the core. That's cool. Glad you enjoyed that, man. Hey there, DV. Yeah, I did beat Outlast. It's going to be about 5 parts. I liked it. Thank you for that. Uh, Reviews or playthroughs? You mean just of any? Yeah, I mean, there's playthrough wise, the only request I got after Outlast is Super Mario Galaxy. Other than that, I haven't gotten any other Let's Tries or playthroughs that at least no one has told me about. Hey there, DJ. I'm doing okay. But yeah, I did finish Outlast. It'll be about 5 parts. I'd be in a little over 5 hours. Not too bad of a game. I liked it. But I do talk about that at the end of when the fifth part comes about. That'll be in a few days because I try to space them out, at least on a daily basis. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I did like it for what it was. It was fun to play. I did thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Okay. Can you believe they're doing Steer Movie 6? Yes, I can. They always go back to the well with franchises. It's not really a big surprise. Again, they always go back to the well with a franchise. So, nah, I am not surprised. Fadi, I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well. Dan, it's just more of a laid back stream. And sorry if I seem a bit tired. Didn't sleep the best last night, but again, like I said before, want to get a few things done. If I ever do a stream, maybe for an hour, maybe two, who knows? But yeah, figure that'd be a bit of fun before I get back to getting some stuff and some work done. Like I said, I don't really have any topics. I don't know anything about the movie news or such, so I kind of stopped paying attention to most of it nowadays. Samuel, hello there. Thank you, Fadi. Mystical, I have not followed that one iota, so I know nothing about it. I don't follow politics. I don't care to follow politics. Never really have. They really want to, so I don't. I'm sorry. I don't care to be honest. I don't watch it. Yeah, so I don't really follow that stuff, Mister Cool. Stormy Daniels, don't know who that is, Samuel. No idea who that is. Are they even going to make scary movie 6 funny? I mean, it hasn't been funny in 5 or 4 or 3, so it has been funny for a while, so just will be a lame weekly weekly written parody. I mean, nah, there's no point in doing a stream of movie news because I would get 5 minutes in, and then about 10 people would ask like a random question, and then I would stop, talk to them, and then go for like another 1 minute, and then another random question. So, oh, hey there, Antonis. I'm not sure. Do you pronounce that Antony, Antony, Antonis? But that's cool. I believe I've seen you in the chat on Dead Pit, so that's very cool. Hopefully you enjoy. If not, no worries. Again, this is more of just a laid back stream. Again, didn't sleep the best last night. Tried to get some work done. Wanted to take a break and just do a stream for an hour or two, and pretty much I just talk to the chat. There's not really any specific topic I have. Hey there, Jake. Hello there, Marcus. No, no one has requested that, Foddy. Nope, no one has requested that movie. I like Too Fast, Too Furious. I saw that in the theater in 2003. I enjoyed it for popcorn entertainment, but again, to answer your question, no, no one has requested it. My day's okay. Just been busy, doing stuff. And just again, took a bit of a break. Had some sandwiches to eat. And before I get to do more stuff, decided just do a stream. So, favorite slasher where the killer talks but isn't Nightmare on Elm Street? Hmm, that's interesting. Hmm, I don't know. It's hard to pick like absolute favorite. Yes, yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street I keep going back to. No, just no, not Subway sandwiches, just at home. Uh turkey and cheese. Nah, it's not Leprechaun. Favorite Fast and Furious sequel? I guess Fast Five. I would guess. I'd probably say that one. Ever going hello there? Yeah, Subway. Yeah, I'm not on the Jared Fogle diet, so no, and I'm glad I'm not. Joyride or the Fast and Furious? I'll probably pick Joyride if those are the two choices. Probably pick Joyride. I mean, I like the thriller aspect. I think Ted Levine does a good job voicing Rusty Nail. I think Steve Zahn. I actually like the original ending better, which I have a fan cut that I edited that put the original 30-minute ending on it. So I actually prefer that cut of the film, and that's what I have. I think over there, and I watch from time. If I watch the film, I watch that fan cut. It's about a 30-minute alternate fan cut. Well, with a 30-minute alternate ending. Uh, yeah, Fadi, if you want to, be my guest. Hi there, Jojo. Hey there, Alter Ego. YouTube been consistent? Yep, that's par for the course, though. Par for the course. Mr. Cool, I didn't see either of those shows. I didn't watch those type of shows growing up. Favorite Michael Keaton comedy? I mean, if you say comedy, I probably would say Beetlejuice, comedy wise. Yeah, I would say comedy wise Beetlejuice. My favorite Tom Matthews movie, Friday the 13th Part 6. I've always enjoyed that sequel. I think it's a fun sequel. And I think the director for Part 6 tried to do something unique with it, had a good sense of humor from the James Bond opening to some of the cool kills of Jason's super strength. Alice Cooper songs. I like Friday the 13th Part 6. So my top three favorite Friday the 13th films. Library cast, hello there. Hope you're doing well. Favorite 21st century horror comedy? I don't know. I'd have to see a list. I have seen Birdman, but I've only seen it once and it's been so long. Oh, thank you, Fadi. Wow, man. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you, man. I'll definitely write that down. Wow. Try to get to it as soon as I can. I do have it written down. Apologize if it's going to be a bit of a wait, but thank you, man. Here's my request for Too Fast, Too Furious. Since your review of the first film is still up, I'll just request this one. Entertaining sequel, better than 3 and 4, and every Fast and Furious film after 6. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I agree with that. I liked it more than 3 and 4. I liked it more than 7 through whatever. Yeah. So I'll get to that as soon as I can, man. Thank you. Really appreciate it, Fadi. Thank you so much, man. That's very humbling. Thank you, man. Never Hike Alone. I did review all three. I really liked the first one. I don't like the second one, and the third one was okay. Although the makers of that got butthurt when my review of the second film, so the makers of that can kiss my ass. Premiere, thank you for the kind words. I like the game. A TV show you wish you were an actor in? I'm not really an actor, so none of them. Favorite movie so far? Yeah, I would guess The Beekeeper. My favorite horror protagonist? I mean, hero probably like Ash from Evil Dead 2 or Alice from Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. Ragman, don't know what that is. A movie quote you find yourself using in everyday life. I mean, I don't really use movie quotes in my everyday life, but like movie reviews, sometimes like bullshit, I love it. And Predator. I like the line, yeah, I'm going paddle. Go paddle his ass when I find him. Go paddle your ass when I find you. You hit me? I'm gonna roll your ass till it bleeds. From the Golden Child. So I said I don't really use movie quotes in the real world, but for some reviews, sometimes those pop up or Richard Pryor stand up. Bullshit my dick. Bullshit my dick. Fast and Furious 8, I still don't hate it. I still don't mind it, but I don't rewatch it much. Well, I never liked Tokyo Drift, so you're not alone, DV. I never liked Tokyo Drift. The last genuinely funny comedy that came out, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Samuel, from my personal favorite, is The Golden Child. Hey, Cosmic Forsaken. I don't know if I've seen you on here before. Comic Forsaken, nice to meet you. You bought Ramble 1 through 3 on 4K. Wish they made action movies like that still. So do I, but people view them as cheesy. People view them as corny. People view them as laughable. And when people do reviews, they just make fun of them. I'm not that type of guy. I actually enjoy those films sincerely, but then I get looked at as a weirdo. How could you do that? I'm like, yeah, I enjoy them more than some of the fucking films you enjoy. Guess we have just different tastes. Michael, I think Megan is worse, but I still don't like Abigail. Pixar protagonist, Wally. I don't like Tokyo Drift. I mean, hate is a strong word. I'm like, it's more like, I mean, hate's a strong word. Yeah, that quote from Aliens I did use. Did iTunes drop sharply when I was away? That's true. I have used that in some reviews. Darkness of Man I haven't seen, but I've heard it's pretty lame. Am I a physical media collector? No. I very rarely pick up stuff. I did pick up the Bruce Exploitation set from Seven Films. It came in the other day. I have it over there. For my birthday, I picked up the Beekeeper on Blu-ray. But that's probably, I think there's maybe two things come in the mail in June from Tino Lorber. And that's pretty much, I mean, I don't pick up a lot of stuff. I just have no need to pick up a lot of stuff, especially from overpriced sites like Vinegar Syndrome. Ants, I don't mind Ants. I don't mind that film. How does feel be fit? Yeah, Uncle Bill said I was 50s, 51, some bitch. I may look 51, but I am 41. JCVD fan for life. I hope you're doing well. Yes, it's been a while. I hope everything's going okay. My favorite shampoo and shower gel, whatever the woman's juices are that I'm showering with, as long as that pee. You know, the gushy gushy squirt squirt when she gets very, very excited from the fingering. That'd be my favorite shampoo. Just not on the face. Worst Pixar movie, Cars 2 is pretty bad. I don't know if the worst one. Well, Terminator, I already beat Outlast. It'll be 5 parts. So I already beat the game, but I liked it. Mystical, I would choose Forrest Gump. Would I want the juice like Tupac? As long as I don't get shot like he did. You've never heard people call Rambo films cheesy? I hear it all the time, especially on YouTube. You'll find a lot of reviews on YouTube that say that. Marcus, I would choose the film Heat. Worst DreamWorks film, I don't know. I'd have to see a list. Cars, I don't think I've seen Cars 3. So, how would you feel if Steven from Jason Goes to Hell was in another Jason film? I'd be fine because I like that character. I like John D. LeMay as an actor. I thought he was a very light uh, Steven. Yeah, if you're talking about John D. LeMay, because because I did because Stephen Williams, the actor, played Duke, but his character dies. But yeah, I like that character. That's one of the reasons I like that film. Desperado trilogy, cool. But yeah, JCVD fan for life. Again, nice to have you on here again. Hope things are well. Know it's been a while. Samuel, I know nothing about that. I don't follow the fights, so I have nothing against that. I just don't follow them, so I know nothing about it. I don't care about Michael Jackson biopic. I'm not really into biopics. There's some I can watch, but have I seen Cobra? Are you kidding me? Have I seen Cobra? Have I seen Cobra? Come on. Have I seen Cobra? Come on now. Well, will you take me as fool? It's only in my like top 5 favorite films of all time, man. Come on. That's a gift someone sent me. Is the record because they knew I was a big fan of the movie. It's like, come on, come on. Have I seen Cobra? Have I seen Cobra? This is where the law stops, and I start, sucker. Michael, I would rather watch Godzilla's Revenge because at least I can laugh at it. Editing software is just VSDC video editor, which is free. I'm doing okay. JCVD. Live at work every so often. Oh, hey, I can understand that. No problem, man. At least you're stopping by now, so thank you, man. Have I seen Hard Target? Of course, I've seen Hard Target. I've probably done like 10 videos at this point on Hard Target, and there'll probably be more. Predator, Alien Isolation. I like more. I do mention that at the end of the part 5 when that's up, when the game's done. I liked Outlast. I would say I enjoyed Alien Isolation much more. There's more of a story. There's more to the main character. It's a longer game. Has a more satisfying ending. But I didn't mind Outlast for what it was. Kendrick or Drake. I know nothing about that, Mr. Cool. Know nothing about that. I don't follow the news at all, man. I'm kind of just here, just doing my own thing, getting stuff done, worrying about my own problems. I know I have no interest in Bad Boys 4. No interest in it. And I thought the trailer sucked. So, nope, I have no interest. Favorite John Heater film, probably the one people know him as, Napoleon Dynamite. Worst role he's had, The Benchwarmers. Yeah, Predator 1 is definitely worth getting on 4K. Predator 2 as well, but definitely Predator 1 you'll want on 4K. Kino Lorber said on Twitter they have no interest in putting out Sleepaway Camp on Blu-ray and call it a shitty film. I mean, I don't mind that film, but I do think that's kind of funny. I mean, it's not that bad of a movie, but it's not like a film I defend, but I don't think it's that bad of a movie. It's not that great of a movie, but there's a lot worse movies. Wolf Hero number 1, hello there. Steven from Jason Goes to Hell was in a few more Friday 13th Jason sequels. I think that'd be cool, but that'll never happen. But I think that'd be cool to see for me. Uh, I think that will always be Drainy. That there's no way they can change that because I think that's like however it is. I think it's always yeah. For some reason, that one frame, I think like there's no way that could be changed. So it still don't look the same. So if you're expecting that to be fixed, it's not. Den's, I guess, Deuce Bigelow, because the animal is such dog shit. Yes, the actress in Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3 is different. It's Pamela Springsteen, related to Bruce Springsteen. And yes, that's different from the lady in the first one. But Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3, they're fun. They're silly, they're goofy, they're fun. Especially part 2. Four Christmases, I might have seen once, but I don't remember anything about it. A Killer Polar Bear film called Paws. I mean, you already had Meth Head. What was that called? Meth Head Bear or something? Cocaine Bear. Meth Head Gator and Cocaine Bear. So, Lendrell, hello there. Hope you're doing well. Nice to have you guys on here. Hope everyone's gonna have a good weekend as we have our Friday night coming up for the weekend. I know a lot of people have a lot of storms everywhere in the country. Stay safe. I've heard of In a Violent Nature. I haven't seen it, of course. I saw one review that's just, hey, if you want to see a guy walk around the woods for 50 minutes, which I don't know, that didn't really intrigue me, but who knows? Favorite Friday 13th action scene? Yeah, I would say Jason versus Steven. Did you ever watch X-Men Evolution? I did not. Worst Michael Bay film that he directed? Probably some of those Transformer sequels. You bought the Last Kumite? Well, yeah, I recorded that review last night, and yeah, apparently now the review is like 40 minutes long. I'm like, I'll just leave it. I was not a fan of the movie. It's not the worst movie ever. It's not, but it's a really lame as hell movie. It kind of sucked. DV, I mean, what can you say about those films? They're pretty much the title speaks for itself. Top three worst action films? I don't know. There's so many to choose from. Couch Trip, I've heard of, I haven't seen. The Edge, I do like that film with Anthony Hopkins. Brooklyn, I mean, sure, why not? Favorite Michael Bay film? Bad Boys 2. Quentin, I'm doing okay. Yeah, I liked Outlast. I got done with the game. It'll be in 5 parts. I liked it for what it was. It was fun for what it was. Yeah, I liked it. I would say I like Alien Isolation and other games more, but I liked I liked it for what it was. Didn't play Whistleblower. Didn't play. Well, I don't have Outlast 2, but didn't play Whistleblower. That was not the request, but I the first one it was fun. No, The Edge is the bear. Anthony Hopkins, Alec Baldwin, three people crash in the woods in the forest. There's a killer bear. It's a good movie. I'm not. I've only seen the first Terrifier film, and I wasn't a fan. That was a very boring movie. Which is worse? Equalizer 3 is more boring. Or Dolph Gold Dust. I mean, they pretty much blocked it in a number of countries, so I just took the video down. So what? I mean, what's the point if not everybody can see the video? Maybe one day I'll redo it and won't have any footage. So there's always another time. There's always another day. Frame by frame, hello there. I did get your requests. I did see Fallout episode 5 and 6. It will be just give me a bit of time. I do have a decent amount of videos to get uploaded before that, and then I got to record this video. But I'll get to that as soon as I can. And I did you get your other requests as well. Thank you for that, frame by frame. Episode 5 and 6, I didn't mind it. I don't think they were as good as the first four. Episode 6, I thought was kind of a you're making this cult look like they're evil, but it's all a fakery because they're not that bad. Because I read up what the next episode is about, I'm like, well, that was all for naught. Kind of felt like a waste of episode, but I didn't hate it. It was okay. I liked it for what they were, but I don't think they were as good as the first four. But I'm still overall liking it. I know people are like, how could you like the show? I like it. Sorry, I don't actually hate everything. People get mad if I like something. People get mad if I hate something. So I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm just gonna be honest. They Live is a good movie. I don't like that Roddy Piper dies at the end, but it's a good movie. Netflix exclusive favorite. I like Bright. For those who think I just don't look forward to Bad Boys 4 because I just want to blindly hate Will Smith, I actually like Bright. Hi, Bronson. Hope you're doing well, Bronson. I did get your request. Thank you for that. Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you. Thank you, man. Happy Friday to you too. Any plans for the weekend? No, no plans. It's going to be the start of the month, so I'll be very busy doing requests, watching, recording, and we'll pretty much be busy with those. So, I mean, can't really complain about that. So, yeah, can't really complain about that. But yeah, I hope everyone out there will have a safe weekend because I know lately the whole country, a lot of places in the country get a lot of storms and other stuff. So everyone be safe out there. But thank you, MPA. I really appreciate that. That's kind of you. Hi there, Derek. April Fool's Day remake, Prom Night remake. They suck. Mr. Cool, I don't know what you mean poor quality wise. I mean, it's technically a very well done movie. Frame by frame, I don't follow politics. I don't follow trials of that nature. I just Marcus on the chat, right by where you type, you see there's like a smiley face, and then there's a dollar bill sign and a plus sign. The dollar bill sign is the super chat thing. The Blob 1980, I think, has much more of a rewatch value. Movie High Club, I think, has better acting, better special effects, better direction. Yeah, people called The Thing a worthless movie. Shows how much critics know. Do you think Elijah Wood has seen Hot Fuzz? Yeah, probably. I mean, the guy has seen. I think he's seen like Peter Jackson films like Beat the Feebles. So if he's seen that, he's definitely seen Hot Fuzz. Do I think Wonder Woman's a bad superhero? No, I just thought it was a bad movie. Will Corey Senton ever return? I don't know. He's out there. He's out there somewhere. Uh, yeah, I know there's another Bloody Valentine remake happening, which is very stupid because the first remake was successful, but they did not want to do a sequel. But now they want to do a remake. Atlas, I have not seen. I don't know anything about. Probably a lot of people said it's very, very stupid. But I haven't seen the film, so I don't have any thoughts on it. I haven't seen it. That's cool, Jonathan. You can enjoy it. Be my guest. I think Beetlejuice 2 looks like dog shit. My favorite Baldwin brother, Adam Baldwin, and he's not even a brother. He was in Full Metal Jacket. He's not even related to them. So I'll say Adam Baldwin. Oh, thank you, Bronson. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate that. Thank you. DV, music, and gaming, I highly disagree. I think the original My Bloody Valentine is much better. That's just me. Oh, thank you, EM. Thanks for the stream. Well, thank you. Thank you for the super chat, and thanks for watching. Thank you, man. Appreciate that kindness. Say I would mute myself so I could clear my throat a bit so you guys didn't have to hear that in stereo. But thank you. I appreciate that, man. But I do cough a lot. There's a lot of dry air here in South Texas. I don't have a favorite South Park episode. There's episodes I like, but I don't have a favorite. I don't mind Ray Park. He was good as Darth Maul. Yes, EM. Someone did, and that'll be. I recorded the review. I thought it sucked. It's not the worst movie ever, but I thought it was a pretty crappy film. Yep, I still got my mellow yellow here. It's just water is good to have as well. So I alternate between that and water. Favorite fight scene between Tommy and Jason? I guess part 6. I do like Bats from, yes, I do remember that film. Lou Diamond Phillips and the guy who was the warden in Shawshank Redemption. I think TMB did the effects. I like Bats for a goofy creature feature film. I think it's fun. It's a fun, entertaining movie. Again, there's some good practical effects in there. I'm a fan of Lou Diamond Phillips. I don't mind the other actors. It's not a classic, but I like the film. Best space movie? Aliens. Favorite video game playthrough on the channel that you played? That's tough. There's a lot of good choices. It's very tough. I'd have to think about that for a while. DV, for quite a few years there was no Mellow Yellow, but now if I go to Walmart, they do have Mellow Yellow, so I do pick some up when I get there. But yeah, this was not around for a few years. I think because of the virus. But now it's around here. Maybe it's more a regional thing too. Nah, I never played sports. Battle Beyond the Stars is there. Nope. No one has requested the Fall Guy. I know I already got to VOD, which was pretty quick, but no one has requested the Fall Guy. Are you mellowed out? Nah, I can never be mellowed out. I didn't sleep well last night, so I seem a bit tired, but I still like doing these streams. Nah, no one has requested Unfrosted. Michael, I don't know if I ever caught it. I might have. I don't know. Hey, Radio Steak Invasion. Hope you're doing well. And the reason I say that is because that time when I went from Texas to Iowa, and it was about 2020, I remember I arrived, I was very, very sick. Now, I don't know if that was that. Does it seem like around the time things were starting? Or is just being sick because it was a bus ride? Yep, frame by frame, I did get it. If something happens, it's something happens. I would say House Bronson. Least favorite video game playthrough on the channel? Uh, maybe God of War 2018. Maybe. The 2018 God of War, maybe that one. Nah, I have not been requested Civil War. I love the first Power. I quite enjoy that film. I think the first Power is very underrated. Do you think it's worth getting married these days? I mean, that's up to you, man. Oh, thank you, Planet Mars. Thank you. I have not checked my email yet, but I will do it after the stream. Planet Mars. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. I don't really have a favorite season of South Park. Never heard of Go Away. God of War 2018 or Far Cry 3, which was worse. I'd be more willing to try out Far Cry 3 again than God of War 2018. Because the deal with that fucking kid saying whatever 18 times just ripped the hair off my balls. I do like Liar Liar. Films going to streaming early. I mean, it's just gonna make people not want to go to the theater even more so. Because like, why am I going to take all the hassle to go to the theater when by the time I get done with whatever's happening that week, boom, it's in the ability to see it in your own home. Favorite Tarantino film, Kill Bill Volume 1. I mean, I love Shocker as well, Radio Steak. I love Shocker as well. What was product placement? Uh, I think Dan Schneider suing is stupid. They asked him to be a part of it. He said no. That was his choice. So that's his fault. They asked him to be a part of it. He said no. The worst Jim Carrey film? I don't know. I'd have to look up his filmography. I don't know. I'd have to look up his filmography. Favorite product placement in a movie? I don't really have a favorite. The theater local to me, I went to over a decade, recently closed its doors, and now they're repurposing it into a warehouse. Yeah. So that's what it's going to happen more and more. I think you're going to see a lot more of that because, again, that's the question. For a lot of people, not all, but a lot of people, why are you going to go to the theater and pay those prices if in 2 or 3 weeks it's already on VOD and you could rent it or buy it or buy it on, right? The cost of a ticket is the cost of buying the movie to own. And if you don't like it, you sell it. Or, there are people that just rip it or see it online. Hi there, Shadow Gamer. I don't eat. Oh, the Taco Bell and Demolition Man. It's funny. It's funny for what it is. Hey, Filminator. Hope you're doing well. Should you confront the guy that my girlfriend texts to and ask if they fuck? Uh, what kind of texts are they? If it's like, hey, how's it going? Then I think that's a bit of a leap. Hey, I hope you're having a good weekend. Are you fucking? Hey, how's your mom doing? But do you have the dick in her mouth? Did everything go well at the grocery store? I don't care. Did you fuck at the grocery store? So yeah, I mean, you say, dude, should you prefer your girlfriend and who's tested? What are the texts? Hey man, I lived in one. New username Joe's Dread. Cool. Did you hear that Bill Skarsgård about how he hates the way the Crow reboot ended? He should hate how it began. Fuck that movie. Should never exist in the first place. No one fucking wanted it. You made 3 crappy sequels. No one cares about the Crow. That's why it got pushed back. And now films like Alien Romulus or whatever's going to kill it. No one's going to see it in the theater. It's going to bomb. No one gives a fuck about a Crow reboot. He doesn't like how it ends. I don't like how it began. I don't know how it ended, how it started. I don't like that it exists. You kiss my ass. Oh, wow. Man's killing, you know it. Bullshit. How you doing, sir? Hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend will go well. I know it's been a lot of storms and like everywhere. Maybe not where you're at, but everywhere. So I hope your weekend goes well. Uh, I did get my Bruce Exploitation set from Seven Films. Maybe I'll show that sometime. Haven't looked at it yet, but I hope you're doing well, man. Great job on the Tears for Fear stuff. I still say fuck Megan, fuck her dance, fuck her all her holes. I don't care if it's Chucky, Get Lucky. I don't care if it's Stephanie, Jennifer, whatever the fuck her name is, Tiffany. I mean, I don't care if it's Glenn, Glenda, both, neither. They can fill all Megan's holes. Fuck that bitch. Fuck her dance. Fuck her TikTok. I'm gonna take her TikTok and shove it up her fucking porcelain ass. Fuck Megan. And all of her cousins and brothers and sisters. But I hope you're doing well. But Matt, you haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen what? No, I saw he sends her heart stickers and she sends him her pictures and stuff. What kind of pictures? Dudes? Can't wait for the new Alien film. I can wait. I can wait for years. And like, yeah, you cancel the bitch. Fuck Alien Romulus. Sound like a Star Trek movie. Do you think the ton rip scene is disturbing to Midnight Meat Train? Uh, no, I think Bradley Cooper's disturbing. Not news, just pictures of her. I mean, if it's your girlfriend, that's up to you. I mean, I'm no therapist. I'm not Dr. Phil. That's up to you, man. You know, she don't be pissed. I'll always say that. Romulus was one of the twins who founded Rome. Yes, I know. I'm just making a joke. Because because it sounds like Romulans from Star Trek. I'm making a joke. Oh yeah, you can't judge a film until you see it. Well, that's funny. If I think the trailer sucks, people get mad at me. But then they can praise a trailer and have a thumbnail going like this. Aren't they judging it before they see it? Thinking it's like oh, the movie looks fantastic. Just like these reaction channels that can watch a movie for 30 fucking minutes and be fine. But if I put a 30-second TV spot in a review 2 years ago and then gets partially blocked, so it's blocked in half the fucking country, so I just took the fucking video down. Yeah, Franz, they were bullying, apparently. Apparently that's bullying. Because I made fun of the guy. Hey, John, hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, I know Edgar Wright's remaking The Running Man. I don't know why you need a remake of it. I like the film as is. I'll just watch the original film. Mission Impossible, Philip. Hey, the cinema nerd. I don't. Have you been on here before? If not, nice to meet you. Which cartoon are you talking about? Are you talking about the '80s cartoon? Or are you talking about the 2003 cart? Oh, the original. The original. Probably when it went to the European episodes. That was a bit weird. I mean, I can watch all of them, but in particular the Red Sky episodes, I think definitely jumped the shark. Nope, no one has requested prototype, Austin. If you judge it positively, that's fine, but if you judge it negative, then it's no bueno. Well, I reviewed Conan in a positive light, and they still got mad at me. I guess you meant like the Joys, maybe the Joys World Tour thing. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, people asked about Beetlejuice too. I think that trailer looked absolutely awful. I don't know if Uncle Bill is still in here. He might have done a drive by. I was going to ask, how does he feel about the Beetlejuice 2 trailer? I know he's got Jenna Ortega in it. The Running Man? Yeah, I love the original Running Man. Oh, thank you, JCVD fan. Yeah, Efrey is one of my dear friends. A wonderful guy. Well, there you go. It looks like pure ass. Yeah. I know people like the trailer. I know people enjoy it. Teach their own. I do not. I know I'm very judgmental. But when I looked at the Beetlejuice trailer, this is what I thought. Michael Keaton, I love Michael Keaton, but he looks like some drunk uncle that took too much bourbon and he's passing out, and someone should like take him home. He's ready to pass out and hit on the women and grab their ass or grab them by the pussy. So I don't want Michael Keaton to seem like the drunk uncle that drank too much tequila. And all they're doing is the same fucking shit. Beetlejuice throws a zipper on someone's face. Beetlejuice does the stare tactic that you don't see, so in the new one you don't see it. Why do you have such as dress exactly the same as the first film? Nostalgia. I'm not even being goofy or silly or hey, Darmel Spider, hope you're doing well, man. But it's purely for judgmental. It's it's purely for nostalgia because people will see the costumes, they'll see the scenarios, they'll see the familiarity, and then the older people will psychologically think of the older film. The younger people will knowing about it, and they go, "Well, it worked the first time, so if we do the same thing that people liked, the new generation will like it." But to them, it'll be new. Wow, that's a new idea. That's a new costume. And the older people, they'll get the nostalgic funny bones because it reminds them of their childhood that maybe now was a happier time in their life. I mean, I'm sorry that sounds mean, but I think that is what these folks plan on. Maybe that's just me being silly, though. Oh, you're on season 3. Yeah, the Cinema Nerd. I mean, I like the 80s Ninja Turtles cartoon. It's nostalgic. That's what got me into those characters. I don't rewatch the show that much, to be honest. I much prefer the 2003 cartoon because I think while it is a kids show, it has better animation, more try to be a little bit more serious and much more action packed in its stories. So I'm definitely a 2003 fan. I like the 80s for what they are, but they do have their a lot of errors. The wrong person voices the wrong voice. Oh, by the way, I know someone was asking, but I saw the last Kumite and that fucking sucked. I did a review. It hasn't uploaded yet. It's like 40 minutes long. It's not the worst movie ever, but the last Kumite was pretty shit. Yeah, at the very least, Cinema Nerd, watch at least the first couple episodes. I would say the first 4 seasons of the 2003 cartoon you might enjoy. Maybe not. I don't know. But at least the first 4 seasons. I think there were 7. Yeah, the last Kumite sucked. And the editing was dog shit in that movie. Oliver Harper, I know he's a YouTuber. Stick to that because he can't edit for shit. Easily, like a lot of mistakes. What the fuck, dude? I know you're a big YouTuber, cool, but yeah, it's for Efri requested it, and there's a lot of fucking errors in that fucking movie. Hi there, Sloan. Like, there's a bit where it's two guys talking at a gym. It's Kurt McKinney from No Retreat, No Surrender and the guy on YouTube, the Viking Samurai guy. So it's talking to Kurt McKinney. It goes to the Viking Samurai guy for literally zero point 0.8 seconds, then goes back to Kurt McKinney, as if it was like a slice of film they forgot to edit out. It's like, I'm like, what the fuck? Or someone does a punch on the ground and it sounds like he hit him, and the next frame, now it's the other arm. I'm like, what the fuck? Like the main hero takes Mike Bowler, who's a martial artist, down, and he like punches him twice, but the second he stops, but the sound effect sounds like he punched him. Unless that was a sound of not hitting him, because apparently if you don't hit someone, you make a sound effect. But then the next frame is like it's a different arm. I put it on my Facebook. It's on my Facebook. I put a video of that stuff or some of that stuff in it. I'm like, anyway. La who's her? Hello there. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm ignoring the chat. I apologize. Frame by frame, Ghostbusters Frozen, but I have no hope. It'll probably be as shitty as the last Ghostbusters film. Because I thought that sucked too. Give a fuck about these kids? Fuck these kids. And not the Hollywood way. Fuck Frozen Empire. Looks like shit. Uh, Russell Crowe, nah, he's not one of my favorite actors. I don't mind him. I don't mind him in certain roles though. My favorite Tommy Jarvis. I like Tom Matthews. Fuck Corey Feldman. Fuck Stranger Things. I don't give a fuck. Stranger Things is overrated as shit. I don't mind the first season, second, third. I don't give a fuck about Stranger Things. I've seen the first Dune movie. I didn't see the second one because the first one was like about 2/3 of sand. That's all I remember was sand. It was a lot of sand. So I'm not seeing the second one. Rambo 4, Samuel. I saw in the theater. It was a great experience. Fuck Corey Feldman. He's a dipshit. Dance his way off a fucking planet, please. Hi, Alex Movie Collector. Of course I like Kurt Russell. I've never said I dislike Kurt Russell. I've always liked Kurt Russell. When have I said I dislike Kurt Russell? Did anyone request a new Planet of the Apes film? No. I'm not really a Planet of the Apes guy. Favorite Children of the Corn sequel? There are none. There's no favorite. When it comes to a lot of things, Corey failed. Oh, well, thank you, Joe Dredd. Wow, thank you, man. Thank you so much. What's funny about Oliver Harper? Yeah, I heard about that. He hates on old school Van Damme flicks with that double impact editing. But that's way better than anything he's edited in that film. Yeah, I thought the same way. I thought the same way because yeah, Oliver Harper doesn't like the way older Van Damme films are edited. But you hire him to edit a film that's supposed to be an ode to Jean-Claude Van Damme films. How okay, JCVD fan, you're in here. You explain that to me. JCVD's in your title, man. A guy who's on YouTube who I think he doesn't mind Van Damme films, but he doesn't like the way they're edited, the older films, like Bloodsport, like the way they're edited. So he doesn't like that, but you hire that guy to edit the film that's supposed to be an ode to those films. Instead, you get like a lot of like handheld shakiness and people don't give a fuck about and bad editing mistakes. See, I noticed that too, but I I talked about that in the review. I'll upload that sometime. And probably it'll be up by tomorrow. I guess I'm still gonna go on the stream for another hour or so. Late tonight, I'm gonna be doing stuff, but before I go to bed, I'll upload that review. Well, Bolo Yun is in the film. Oh, I mean Bolo Yun's son. Bolo Yun's son is in the film, right? Bolo Yun's son is only in there to get hit once in the face, and that's it. He looks like his dad, by the way. Bolo Yun's son looks like his dad. You hire him, you get him, he gets hit once in the face, he's not in the movie anymore. Explain that to me. And thank you, Freddie Lit. I appreciate that, man. Random question. Favorite action star that short in height? I mean, I don't know the heights of actors. Like, who's a short actor? Is Chuck Norris short? Like, I don't know who's short because I don't know their heights. Who's a who's a short? Who are the shortest action stars? Is there a list of heights for action stars? I don't think Emilio Estevez is an action star, folks. I mean, what what action stars are short? I don't know which are short. Is Van Damme short? Is Chuck Norris short? I don't know. I don't know who's short. See, that's it. I don't know their heights. I'm sorry, I can't answer that because I don't know who's short and who's not. Uh, Ernie Reyes Jr. was good. He was pretty short. Bruce Lee, I guess Bruce Lee. Yeah, I guess Bruce Lee, because that's what Michael Jai White kept talking shit about. Was that how he's only 130 pounds, so I could definitely beat him because I'm 100 pounds bigger. That's what Michael Jai White said. He said he could beat Bruce Lee because he's 100 pounds heavier and he's taller than Bruce Lee. That's automatically means he could beat Bruce Lee. That's Michael Jai White for you. Apparently, no ego. But hey, Stretch Burnham, Wayne. Yeah, I do remember that guy. I do remember those movies. Was it Agent like 001 or something? I forget what it's called. Agent Double O Midget. Danny DeVito. Yeah. Thank you, Joe Dredd. Thank you, man. Are you looking forward to a new Brad Pitt documentary that Andrew McCarthy's directing and hosting? Hi there, Togera. Um, no, it doesn't interest me because at the end of the day, some essential people are not involved with it. So you already don't have people missing. And like, what are they really going to talk about? Like those movies, you kind of know the backstory of those films. And I don't, it almost feels like I know what they're going to say before they say it. Just it's not really a story I really cared to know about, if that makes sense. Well, I know who the Brat Pack are. There was Judd Nelson, Anthony Michael Hall, Emilio Estevez. But I was like, I don't. Do I really need to know their story? Not really. I mean, I'd rather hear about Stakeout with Emilio Estevez or some of these other movies. Sea Towns Hall, talk about Soul Man. There you go. If Sea Towns Hall talks about Soul Man, then maybe if he's in it, he talks about Soul Man. I don't care that Emilio's being interviewed because I've seen interviews with the guy. He dogs on all of his old films. He doesn't like Judgment Night. He absolutely hates Maximum Overdrive. He doesn't really like much of his older films, except if it's like maybe some of those films you mentioned, the Brat Pack films, uh, the films he directed, Young Guns. I'm sure he'll talk highly of them, but the other stuff. Well, okay, hate is a strong word, but he's not really big on talk about. Because I saw an interview where someone asked him about Judgment Night, and he's like, yeah, it's like you could tell he wanted to say he didn't like it, but he didn't want to say he didn't like it. Like he did. You know how people are in interviews? I mean, if Uncle Bill's in here, you've interviewed people, so you know how it is. They want to say they don't like something, but they don't actually want to say they don't like something, so they kind of pussyfoot around a bit. So it's like you tell he's like, it's one of those movies. It's like, okay, dude, just say you don't like it. Oh well, I don't have to agree, but you don't have to go around in a circle. Thank you, Todera. Appreciate it, man. What if you were jogging on a treadmill, got teleported somewhere else, and you said, "Where am I?" and you get teleported back on the treadmill and got sent to the wall or the floor? I hope I would not die, number one, and I don't want any injuries, number two. Um, I wouldn't say anything because no one would believe me. But I would probably throw the treadmill away because I would think it has to be something to do with that. So I'd be like, well, I would just stick to walking. No more treadmill for me. So that's what I would do. No, I love Judgment Night. But I mean, that's what I mean. It's like you just listen. The guy, if he doesn't like it, he doesn't like it. It's his opinion. I don't. I mean, that's why I'm like, do I really want to hear what the guy has to say? No, because you know, what's oh, I had a good time making it. Okay, cool. I already know. That's what I mean. Like, I don't know. Like interview, maybe just like interviews lately. They just seem more like fluff pieces on special features and documentaries. Very rarely, I'm not saying never, very rarely you'll get like a documentary that really is impressive. The Robert England one was good. There are some out there, but they focus on one individual. Here it's focusing on so many individuals that that's gonna be hard to balance. I don't know. I just whatever. Furiosa bomb. Did it bomb? I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the box office. Didn't know it bombed. Fatal Vision. I don't know what that is. Mother-in-law's spiders. For what I for what I remember that film a little bit. I remember the effects were decent. Hi There Beer, 1996. You had mixed feelings on Furiosa. Fran Sanchez, hello there. Okay, cool. Well, Toe Meltdown too. To me, it's like I look at it the opposite way. I find it funny that so many people are like, I could beat him. Like the guy's been dead for like 50 years. You know what I mean? Like it's like, yeah, you could beat him now because he's fucking dead. Of course you could beat him now. I think we all could beat a skeleton. I could beat, yeah, you could beat him because he's fucking dead for 50 years. Of course you could beat him because he's been dead for 50 years. Shit. I could beat Bruce Lee now because he's fucking dead. Donnie Indiana John was spinoff. I told you it was going to happen. That's why these people like, man, you don't know what you're talking about. They're going to do a John Wick 5 right now, dude. I'm like, no, they're not. Don't hold your breath for it. If it happens, it's not going to be anytime soon. Yes, it will, man. They announced it. I'm like, they're doing the ballerina spinoff. When's that going to come out? 2024 or 2025? The Donnie spinoff. 2025, 2026. Keanu's not getting younger. Time will go by. If they do make one, Keanu's going to be much older and much slower. If they don't make one, it's going to be, you know what? Enough time has passed. We'll just live with it. Because it got hailed. It's one of the best action films ever. Hey, a lot of people liked it, so we'll just end it on that. So again, for all the people that got mad at me saying, you don't know what you're talking about, there's going to be a John Wick 5, absolutely. I'm like, there are no absolutes in Hollywood. I don't know why people don't understand that. Redemption is okay from Jason Statham. It's okay. What was the budget on Furiosa? I don't even know. Changing it to the Spiders poster. It's up to you, man. A favorite 80s thriller? I mean, not at the top of my head, no. Waffle Pawn? I don't know who that is. Tiana want to do a TV show of his comic book. Hmm. I don't know about that. Hey Matt, did you hear that YouTuber Viking Samurai is going to boss Sugar Shane Mosley, and he got Steven Seagal to help train him, I guess, for that match. Uh, Someone vaguely referenced it, but I didn't know what they meant. But so that's the full story. Okay. Hi there, Steven. Remake Station 5, Lord Drider, Dante. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. Uh, I don't know who Sugar Shane Mosley is. I don't know when this fight's supposed to be. I think having Steven Seagal help you is a mistake. I think Viking Samurai, he'll even admit eventually that he's doing this all for publicity to help with his channel. And, he tries out once. And, if he fails, which could very likely he'll lose, it's like, hey, I tried once and he's a humble pod. He does seem like a humble guy usually, at least from the stuff I've seen. And, yeah, I don't know. I think it's more about the publicity than anything. So good luck to him. I would say good luck to him. Hi there, Luis. They're already releasing Beetlejuice 2. Yeah, I'm sure it'll suck. Hey there, Victor. JLo's new movie Atlas. I haven't seen it. The budget for Furiosa is 160 million, or maybe 230 million. Great man, hello there. Ace Voorhees, hello there. Waffle Pawn, yeah, I don't know much about him. Do you prefer? I would say Jason Statham's filmography over The Rock and Vin Diesel. Yeah, Keanu Reeves is getting to 60 years old. He can't do this stuff forever. Your favorite TV made for movie? So TV movie. I mean, I don't know. Duel was pretty good. I don't know about my favorite. Your next game review will be Modern Warfare 2. So you're reviewing games? I didn't know you reviewed games. Modern Warfare 2. What system is that for? You're reviewing it for? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So what system's that for that you're reviewing? Oh, thank you, Luis. Psycho 4. I don't mind if what it is. Outlast, I beat the game. It'll be in 5 parts. I liked it for what it was. Alien Isolation, I like more. All request. What system is that for? Modern Warfare 2. Which that'd be cool because I've been liking those Call of Duty games. They've been fun. For as much as people bag on them, I played a couple of them, two of them, I think. Call of Duty Black Ops and Modern Warfare. Radio Snake, I just uploaded the second part today and the first part yesterday. The Chocolate War, haven't heard of it. Request, Lord Rider. Yeah, thank you, man. That'd be cool. Chris Jericho, I don't have much thoughts. No problem, Joe Dredd. You have a good night. Take care, man. Derek, not yet. Not so far. I mean, Rail Stake Evasion, you can do whatever you want, man. Congrats, Luis. I didn't know Batman Beyond had a video game, but it's probably on my bitty PlayStation. I've seen the first Quiet Place. It was there. No problem, Premiere. Thank you, man. But yeah, of course they're making another I Know We Did Last Summer movie because look how successful the screen films were. Oh, okay, Lord Draughter. Yeah, I didn't know that at the same time. So what system is Modern Warfare 2 on, if I may ask? My my birthday was, well, it was fine. No problem, Radio Steak. Have a good night. Is Arkham Asylum still your favorite Batman game? So far, yes. I have seen the Silent Hill 2 gameplay trailer, and I don't know if you want to hear my thoughts on that. Like, if you really do. Category 3 film, I'd have to see a list because I don't know which ones I've seen. I bought myself The Beekeeper on Blu-ray. There's that. Are they making a Stream 7? Yes, with Nev Campbell in it. Thank you, Tadera. Thank you for your kindness, man. Well, if you're on the bench reading a book, two guys come and try to steal your mellow yellow and broke the guy's hand. Wait, broke the guy's hand and throw him to the other guy wall without taking your eyes off the book? So wait, two guys come up and the guy broke the other guy's hand? So they just started a fight in front of me? Okay, cool, Lord Roger. Yeah, okay, it should be then on my PlayStation 3 modded system because that PS3 has like a bunch of PS2 and PS3 games. So it should be on there then. So that's cool. But yeah, broke the guy's hand and throw him to the other guy. Well, I mean, if I'm Paul Kersey, I would pull my gun out and shoot. Oh, that's cool, Luis. Thank you for that. Rated 4. Why? Last film didn't do well. Nah, there is no ending anymore. Abigail sucked. I agree. Watch Hard Target. Oh, cool, Rapper Kirby 3T. I'm glad you enjoy the film, man. Devin, no problem, man. Thanks for the kind words. Jim Henson. I've heard of the documentary. I didn't see the trailer. The Jim Henson one. Oh yeah, hey Drew Reviews, how you doing, man? Yeah, Death Wish 2. Be like Jesus, do you? Well, you're gonna meet him soon. Yeah, from Death Wish 2. How you doing, sir? How's it been? No, I don't like Riddick from 2013. It's just a lame remake of Pitch Black. Mike liked Abigail. That's cool. We don't have to like the same movie. I did not like Abigail. I said so in my review as to why. It's just really nothing special. People trapped in a house with a vampire, only she does stupid ballerina moves. The end. That's really all there is to the movie. Your favorite decade for horror is between the 80s and 90s. Um, you know what? God, that's tough. If Aliens is considered horror, then I'll say the 80s, but that's considered more action. But I really like the 90s. Drew reviews, I definitely understand that, so no worries, man. I definitely understand that. That's cool, Victor. Yeah, I know a lot of people like that film. Someone sent in a request like, "What do you think of horror films of this year?" Because people, we say it's been the best year for horror in a long time, and I'm sitting there going, "What? Are there really people saying this has been the best year in horror for a long time?" Can someone explain that to me? Because I'm confused. How is this year the best horror in a long time for horror? Like, how? Did someone explain it to me? Did someone please educate me as to what that's about? Well, thank you, Tudira. Oh, you. Oh, I broke the guy's hand, so I'm Steven Seagal without the fat. Well, as fat. He tried to grab your mellow yellow, grab his hand, crush it like Superman did to Zod. Oh, okay. Well, then I would win. So I like this scenario. This scenario I approve of. So I'm down for that because I win. Fuck Bad Boys 4. Darkness of Man looked pretty boring. Do you think movies should be more diverse? I give a shit if they're good. I don't give a fuck if they're diverse or not. I care if they're good. And of course, that's subjective. But I care if they're good. I don't give a fuck if they're diverse. Oh, that's cool, Alex. I'm glad you liked that movie. Yeah, I took it to the blood bank. No, I didn't see Bad Boys 4. I don't think it's out yet. I don't give a shit. The trailer I thought sucked. Did not like the trailer for it. Darkness, the man was fucking shit. Well, there you go. Brain cells took a vacation upon hearing that bit about best year for horror in a while. I mean, that's what the person said, and I'm not going to make fun of them. It's their opinion. They were very nice of to send a request to hear my opinion on it. But I was just asking out of sincerity, honestly. It wasn't to mock the person. I'm not. I just meant sincerely. I was just confused by it. That's why I'll say in the review, the video too. And I see a couple other films, but First Omen, yeah, people love the First Omen. I haven't seen it, but people are saying the First Omen is good, except people in the chat. People praise the First Omen, even though it apparently has glaring continuity errors. First Omen sucked. I don't need a Rambo prequel. Feel Treachery Fear. I mean, I would call them thrillers. Going Overboard is a terrible comedy. I did warn you. I did a review of that film. I said it was Adam Sandler's worst film. Do you know any horror films that won an Oscar? Is Silence of the Lambs a horror film? If so, then that one. Oh, that's fine, Lloyd Rodger. I mean, to be honest, I felt the same way you did. So it's fine. Well, I mean, Equalizer 3 I thought sucked, but I know a lot of people like that film. Teach their own. I know people are arguing with me about some of the plot points of that. I'm sorry. If you've seen the film, I will say this again. If Denzel Washington's character in that film is so broken down that when he gets wounded, he merely takes his pistol to shoot himself, it's empty. So in that state of mind, either A, he's gonna walk 10 feet, get one of the other five guns, and finish the job, or B, he's gonna get in a car, then get to a ferry, then ride the ferry, then get to another car. That takes probably 30 minutes to do while he's bleeding out. And people say that makes perfect sense. But I got wounded, so immediately I'm going to try to shoot myself. I can't shoot myself, but I could go over here for in 5 minutes and shoot myself because I'm in this state of affair. But no, I'm going to do it like whatever. No, I don't think it makes sense to me. But hey, people defend it. Late Night with the Devil, I haven't seen. Yeah, I wasn't into Clifford. I know people like that film too. Teach their own. Do you like Melissa Barrera? No, she's terrible in Stream 5 and 6, and she was terrible in Abigail. Not much of an actress, to be honest. Not much of an actress to me. Did not give a rat's ass. I think she's wooden. I think she's boring. I don't think she has any talent. Hey there, Squall. I've only seen parts of season 1 of Game of Thrones. I don't get the hype. It's probably just not my cup of tea. It's because it's popular. No, I liked what I saw in The Sopranos. I liked what I saw in Breaking Bad, quite a bit. Yeah, the stuff I've been requesting on Game of Thrones, I'm like, I guess this just ain't my cup of tea. No, no problem. Squall. Your reviews, I think, easy the Lost Boys. I know Milk in the Middle. I know of it. I didn't watch it though. I didn't grow up watching it. Wonderland, I didn't see. What movie one's a good guy? Yeah, he does a good job. He did this nice history of his family legacy. Seems like very nice guy. We've never done a video together. We've never done a stream together, but I mean, he seems like a nice guy. That's cool, Victor. Glad you enjoyed that film. You want to get the 4-tier World Cup too? That's cool, Luis. Very cool. Midnight Run is another good movie. Charles Grodin. I agree. That's a fun one with Robert De Niro. I enjoy that one. Werewolf in London. Decent movie. Really good makeup effects. Again, Lord Rod teach their own. If you like those films, that's fine. It's not they're not for me. Not Equalizer and not Rise of Cobra. No, teach their own. Oh well. I never played Marvel versus Capcom, and I never played Super Smash Brothers, so never played them. Can't answer the question. Sorry, never played them. Sorry, I'm looking through the chat. Uh, Again, haven't seen Late Night with the Devil. Metro Wolf in London. I don't mind it for what it is. Yeah, I didn't see the original Heartbreak Kid either. I like Bad Boys Ride or Die. The Wait. Oh no, that's the new one. I'll think of Bad Boys for Life. That's the third one. Well, Men in Black International I know sucks. So yeah, I guess I'd rather watch Bad Boys 4 for the first time than Men in Black International for the second time. Okay, cool. That's how you got your username. Cool. I mean, Val Kilmer, yeah, if he wasn't such a dick and doing stuff to people, then yeah, he could have maybe been a bigger actor. Like American Wolf, but I think I prefer The Howling just because of the weirdness. I mean, it does have some good makeup effects, but to be perfectly honest, I was never that big on The Howling. I never really got the hype for the film other than the effects. I think because I wish the story was about a werewolf who was a serial killer. I think if it stuck with that, and if Dee Wallace was partnered up with like a Robert Forster or an actor of that type as the cop, and they both go after the serial killer, but unbeknownst to them, it's or stalkers who's also a killer. But then you find out it's a werewolf. I think that would have been really cool. But then it gets into in the woods with the cult, and Uh, the ending, she looks like a big dog, and I don't know. I wasn't really. I actually prefer the sequel, Howling 2. I actually like that more than the first one. I hope you would be pissed, but yeah, the Howling 2 I like more than the first one, honestly. Red Brown yelling and shooting werewolves, much more fun to me. Thank you, Todera. What if you're watching a wrestling match and on guys on the ground and the other guy punched him 2 times and did his snapping? Uh, I would turn the TV off, and I don't watch wrestling. That would make me watch wrestling even less so. So I would turn the TV off and probably throw the TV out the window and buy a new TV because I don't want the TV that had that monstrosity on my screen to be in my presence. Yeah, she's attacked by a werewolf and gets sent to a werewolf self-help colony, which I know is like for Joe Dante, I prefer the Burbs, I prefer Inner Space, not so much the Howling. What horror movie has the best practical effects? John Carpenter's The Thing, in my opinion. Marco Anzio, I don't follow the politics stuff, man. I don't follow it at all. I don't know what he was up against. I don't know the details. I know nothing about it because I truthfully don't care. I really don't care. Thank you, Planet Mars. What about Howling 347? What about him? Howling 7 is one of the worst films ever. I mean, my werewolf film is Dog Soldier, so there you go. That's the werewolf film for me is Dog Soldiers, which originally was going to have Jason Statham, but then I think he went and did John Carpenter's Ghost of Mars instead, which is too bad. Because I would have been cool to see him in the lead in Dog Soldiers. But I love Dog Soldiers, it's my favorite. American Wolf in Paris. I would like. I wish if we had all the money in the world and we're very very bored, I would love to take that movie and refilm every single effect with a practical effect, and then see the movie as is. Like take that movie with the characters, with the sense of humor, and just refilm every scene with a practical effect, and then see how it plays out. That I wish there's no way that could be done, but that would I would think my opinion of that film might change if that was the case. It's just the effects are so bad, it just gets in the way of anything else. Battle Dogs, I never saw. My favorite Chucky movie. I like the first three and the remake. I don't know what my favorite is. No, I agree. American Wolf in Paris is not needed. I'm not defending the film. It's not a good film. Trust me, it's not a good film. I'm just saying that would be an interesting thing. Like if you took the effects and you actually did practical effects, what that film would have been. Well, I mean, yes, I would rather watch the film I've never seen than rewatch a shitty film I've already seen. So, like people are asking, would you rather see this film you've never seen before or watch this shitty film you've seen before? I'd rather see the film I've never seen before, just out of curiosity, but not rewatch a film I already know sucks because I've seen it. Piranha 2, I honestly don't remember much about. I mean, I'm not even big on the first Piranha film, to be honest. I much prefer Alligator. I much prefer Jaws 1, 2, and 3. I much prefer a lot of those other creature feature films. I've never been to a convention. Never have. Never had the opportunity. Never had the chance. And now barely have the desire to anyway. Yeah, Alligator is a great one. Always enjoyed Alligator. Rest in peace, Robert Forster. Yeah, always enjoyed Alligator. That's cool, Devin. That's cool to see. It's cool to read, I should say. Very cool. Glad you enjoy those guys. And it's very cool. Sorry, I'm just looking at the chat. If you're wondering why, sometimes I go silent. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah, Piranha 2. I don't know what to say about Piranha 2. Not really a highlight of a film. Thank you, Todira. Appreciate the super chats. Well, if you were watching a fight, a guy already killed the guy and started beating him up right when the fight starts. And that'd be a really boring fight. I wouldn't watch it. I would just walk away and do something better with my time. The new the original Strangers, I think is boring as shit. The new one, I don't care about. Yeah, Alligator's a good monster movie. James Cameron releasing the AI cut of Piranha 2. I don't think James Cameron, yeah, James Cameron doesn't give a flying fuck about Piranha 2. Not an iota of fucks given for that movie. Which, I mean, I don't blame him on that. It doesn't really deserve a whole lot of fucks to give, to be honest. That's cool, Luis. Have a good birthday on September. A bad movie theater experience. I mean, I've seen bad movies. Sometimes there's people that talk a bit too much, but I just nothing that extravagant in badness. Yeah, I've heard of Penguins. Yeah, I've heard of that YouTuber. Yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos. Don't mind him. Hey, Cosmic, birthday was okay. Jojo, I didn't really watch much ECW back in the day. Only seen really the highlights. Samuel, I would choose Showdown Low Tokyo. Yeah, Alligator is a good script, thanks to John Sayles. No problem, Fadi. I appreciate it, man. Nah, I haven't seen Furiosa. Some people in the chat were saying it sucked, so no, I haven't seen it. Hey, Country Shape. So you can't get Mellow Yellow still where you're at. I mean, you're or on Amazon, but it'd be pretty spendy. It'd be like $30 for 24 pack. You had a tweaker behind you during American Sniper, laughing the entire time. Sure, knocked her out. She would not have noticed. If you knocked her out, she blame it on the trip. I mean, what's she gonna do? Tell the cops when she got the tweaking stuff in her hands? You'd be like, I didn't do anything. And the cops would be like, yeah, look how high she is. Yeah, he probably didn't do anything. Let's take you in. As of right now, this bill yells at Walmart. As of now, yeah, I don't need a new Exorcist film. Hey, Phantasmat. I'm sure you're planning on playing the Silent Hill 2 reboot. I'm not because I do not have a PlayStation 5, so I can't play it. Oh well. Yeah, I heard all the news. I haven't paid. I've seen some trailers, but at the same time, I do not have a PlayStation 5. That stuff's what, $500? Nah, that's too rich for my blood. I'm sorry. And then games are like $70. I can't afford that. I'm sorry, man. I can't afford it. Can't afford it. Premiere, nothing to be sorry about. How you doing, Phantasmat? How you doing, man? How's it going? How's it doing? How are you doing tonight? I mean, Cosmic, there'd be a couple games I would like to play for PS5. At one point, someone said they're going to send me one, but things didn't work out, and it's cool. I mean, it's fine. The worst Critters movie, a new binge where a critter has sex with a woman. I mean, it's kind of hard to beat that for shittiest. I mean, a critter having sex with a woman. I mean, again, it's kind of hard to beat that bullshit. You might get a new console, GTA 6. Well, there you go. Again, I don't even know how much they are. I think they're $500, which, if that's the case, is a bit too much. Creation of the Gods. Haven't heard of that one. The new Alien game is for VR too. That figures. Jake Paul Mike Tyson's fight postponed. I said I don't really follow much of the fights, so okay. So I'm just reading the chat. Uh, yeah, $500. Yeah, I figured it'd be that much. No problem, Gemroll. Thank you for the request, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate the kind words. I mean, yeah, PS5. I mean, yeah, it'd be cool to play the new Silent Hill, the new RoboCop game, Dead Space remake, but it's just those three games alone is probably $70 a piece. And then if the console's 500, that's like $700 you're buying to play three games. I mean, I don't know who has that money, but it ain't me. A film that has a great concept but wasted on things that were great concept, but they wasted it. Film with a great concept. It's hard to think of those things off the top of my head because I've seen so many damn movies, so it's hard to do that, man. It's hard to think of that. Framber, from you know how much that would take for $700? Nah. Be put to better use, like bills and food and things of that nature. Much more essential stuff. Can't complain though. It's not the end of the world. Far, far from it. Boo-hoo, I don't get to play a game, baby. Whoop-de-doo. Uh, I've never played. I mean, it's been decades since I played a board game, but it'd be cool to play a board game again with some friends. That'd be pretty cool. Project Metal Beast, that's a good choice for a cool concept, but they wasted it. That's a good choice. Thank you, Dozer. No problem. Thank you for the kind words. I don't really follow Xbox One news. Don't know. Thank you, Tadira. I appreciate it, man. There's this one video where Brian Shaw threw this heavy thing in the air, got hit on the shoulder, and walked off like it was nothing, and threw another one in the air. Well, then he's fucking stupid because he may not be hurt now, but he's going to feel that eventually later because he may act like it doesn't hurt, but sooner or later that kind of stuff's going to catch up to him and damage his body. So that's just very stupid of him to do. So when it does catch up to him, I'd be like, that's what you did. Take care, Louise. Uh, the Assassin's Creed thing, I've never played. I never played that game. I looked at it because there's the request. I don't see what the big deal is. I personally think people blowing it out of proportion. I know that wasn't a popular opinion, but that's just me. I don't really have guilty pleasures. I usually like movies. Like, I mean, I like it and I'm proud to like it. So there's not a whole lot of guilty pleasures. There are movies that are very goofy that are fun, like Strike Commando and those movies. But I wouldn't say like guilty. Like I can freely admit that without feeling guilty. Yasuki was a real person. I know. That's like I said, I didn't have the issue with it like other people did. I said it in the video, frame by frame. If you watch the video, I said the same thing. Crash Team Racing? No, I've never played it. Uncharted was a missed opportunity? Perhaps. Yeah, I would say that. Favorite PS4 game? God, that's tough. A lot of good choices. Resident Evil 4 remake was really good. I mean, there's a lot of games that were upgraded to PS4, like Doom 3 and other stuff. It's hard to pick my absolute favorite PS4 game. It's a lot to pick. There's a lot of good choices on there. Like Alien Isolation was on that, but it was also on PS3. Chain Command with Michael J. White. I didn't see that one. Halo, never played. The old Beverly Hills Cop 3 sucks ass. Guilty pleasure, my ass. I think it fucking sucks. The new Star Wars game. I don't know. Don't know much about it. Then I guess I shouldn't feel guilty for loving Prom Night 2 and 3. No. Enjoy them. Fuck it. Hey, it's Centered Views. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going okay. Just pretty much relaxing, sitting back, talking to the chat on this Friday night, seeing where it takes us and all that jazz. Some people were just talking about video game stuff. Other people talking about random movies. Yeah, I love the first two Beverly Hills Cop films. Chronicle, I like that movie. Furiosa, didn't see the film. New Star Wars team, don't know much about it. Jenna Ortega, Yeah, I guess I would say she's better than Melissa Barrera. Sure. Sammy, I would choose Cloverfield. Yeah, I would choose Cloverfield. I would. I saw it in the theater and I liked it. Thought that was for the most part, entertaining film for what kind of film it is. Found footage. Favorite Clint Eastwood film is Magnum Force. Uh, the three Crash games I played. I'd probably say three, one, then two. But I liked all three of them. So yeah, I'll say three, one, and two, but I liked all three of them. Which is the better sequel, Psycho 2 or Halloween 3? I mean, I like both. I guess it depends. I mean, one's an actual sequel continuity, one's a brand new thing. So it depends what your taste lies, like which one you prefer, like what kind of sequel you want to watch tonight. A continuation or something else. I mean, I like both movies. Uh I don't know about who would play Spider-Man. Hey there, Neopunk. Yeah, Halloween 3 is more standalone. Yeah, exactly. Will YouTube ever get better? No. They're set in their ways. They keep changing things, and it's usually not for the better. Just look at that heart in the chat that no one uses, and it gets in the way of people's texts in the chat. So let's put a big heart there so it gets in people's way. Does that make sense? I think that no one uses. You have a fan edit script? That's cool. Planet Mars. Congrats on doing that. Always tough to try to do a script of any sort. Sorry if I seem out of it. Again, didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so a little bit of the tired variety. But enjoying doing the stream, so definitely will go on. It's supposed to give you love, but isn't that what the like button's for? I thought so, but there you go. Now that I think about it, I never did know what the hell this was for. This heart thing. Like, does it show up somewhere? Like, you get this many hearts or something? Okay, so you press and like a couple come out, I guess. But like, so weird. I never really even looked into this whole thing. Like, you just 100 and like, who all sees that stuff? Do the person just streaming, just they see it? Or what the fuck? Thank you, Todera. He did it for a strongman competition. Uh, he's 4 times world's strongest man, 6'8". Some people can take those. If my shoulder gets hit by a hammer, it would hurt, but I can take. Well, I mean, yeah, don't ever let that type of thing hit your shoulder. Like, congrats on them for being able to do it, but you have to be careful because there's always long-term consequences on doing that, no matter what. Just like wrestlers, they take hits and you do it long enough. All it takes is one mistake or one thing, and your body's hurt for good. It was funny because earlier I was watching Maven Wrestler, his YouTube channel, which I actually like. I probably will watch more of that after the stream. And didn't watch much of him as a wrestler, but I've been enjoying his YouTube channel. And yeah, he's sometimes bringing that stuff up. I watched the one he did with Devon about the mass transit thing, which is a very interesting video. You can rescue Zelda with all the heart pieces, yeah. To be honest, the only Zelda I beat was the Super Nintendo one. I didn't really get to play much of the Zelda, at least the first one, as a kid. Real Kingpin, no problem. John Boy, hello there. I don't know what that is. What is Kombuka? I don't know what that is. What is your favorite Sergio Leone film? I mean, the Man with No Name trilogy, I would go with for a few dollars more, the second one, actually. Favorite Mickey Rourke role? Hmm. The Wrestler. I think his best performance. I would say The Wrestler. Angel Heart is good. He's even good in The Expendables, but I would say The Wrestler is his best performance. Darkstalkers, I only know a bit of the cartoon I watched that I reviewed. Yeah, yeah, but Ryback's a bitch. Cryback. Ryback's a bitch. Fuck Ryback. He's a cry bitch. Crybaby. Cryback. Ryback is a pimple faced or pimple shouldered bitch. Fuck Ryback. Feel free, Aragorn. I would love to do that, man. I love playing these games. They're very fun and very variety filled. What hasn't Ryback cried about? Ryback is a fucking bitch. Okay, there's this channel I like called Kicking It with Ross. He reacts to wrestling stuff, but he seems like a cool guy. Kicking It with Ross. So he reacted to a video, which the video was saying how Ryback has had a downfall, which he has. So this guy Ross reacted to it, and then Ryback's like, "Oh, you know what you're talking about? Why you come on my stream? I'll tell you the real truth." So the guy did. And then Ryback just had a therapy session where he bitched and moaned and cried some more about what Vince McMahon did and these other people did and and the sky is blue and water is wet and my diaper hurts and he got a bitch ass rash up his thighs. Whatever the fuck else he bitched about. Wouldn't let Ross talk much. Then when he left, people fucking were roasting Ryback because he was being an idiot. And then Ryback talked shit about him after he left. So I find it funny that a guy who's supposed to be a big, tough wrestler won't say it to Ross's face, YouTuber, Kid with Ross, but will talk shit after the guy leaves. Talk about being a man, more like bitch. I don't talk shit about you when you leave. Then he changed his YouTube video like 3 fucking times to mimic Kick It with Ross. Then he blocked Ross on Twitter. And then he's like, "Oh, I did, yeah, I own that guy." Fuck you, Ryback, you crybaby bitch. Yeah, Real Keenman, if you want to, feel free. And I did not play Contra 3 as a kid, Sally. No, I didn't own any of the Contra games when I was a kid. I played Contra 1 years later and really enjoyed it. I think Contra, I played Game Boy. Might have been Contra 3 on Game Boy. I think I played the Game Boy version, but never played the Super Nintendo one. I think I tried it for a bit, yeah, years and years later, a couple times, but didn't get to play it much. He said WWE treat him horribly, including Triple H. Well, if this is the kind of person Ryback is, no wonder. Because again, he brings this guy onto his channel, then doesn't let him talk for 2 hours, and pretty much repeats everything he said before. Then he talks shit when the guy leaves. Then he changes YouTube video title 3 times to make fun of Ross. Then he blots him like a bitch. Then he's like, "Oh, I own this guy." I'm like, you used to be on fucking TV having the IC championship belt. Now you're picking fights with YouTubers who didn't really do anything wrong. You're a bitch. Ryback's a bitch. Sure, Real Kingpin, that sounds good. How long I've been on YouTube? My first channel was in 2007, 2008, and then this channel since 2010. I think since 2010, this YouTube channel's been around. Big Show is much better than Ryback. Hi there, Andy T. Shore. The Ryback, yeah. Fuck will cry back. Yeah, now all Crybat does is do videos where he just pigs out on Popeye's chicken or whatever. All right, let me ask you a question. This guy kicked here with Ross. His name is he's a black guy. If you're a guy that keeps calling this guy homie and he's the ghetto Jim Cornette, I'm a bit racist, you know? So good job, Ryback. You just prove people's point, you fucking idiot. Anyway, fuck Cryback. Hey there, Quaker Jake. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, CM Punk was right about Ryback all along. He's dumb as fuck, and he sucks. He's dumb as fuck, and he sucks. Ryback is a dumb fuck. Yeah, I really enjoyed Jim Cornette. I enjoy a lot of his wrestling videos. Politics, not so much, but his other videos, very enjoyable. Yes, Goldberg is much better than Ryback. So again, if you wonder why I'm silent, kind of looking over the chat. I'm doing okay, Quaker Jake. Cannot complain too much. No, no problem, Cracker Jade. No problem, man. Hey there, Toby. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay too. Good to see you as well. Hope everything is all right. Again, just sitting back, relaxing, kind of a laid back stream, just talking to the chat and stuff and all that jazz. We're talking about how the Russell Ryback is a bitch, crybat, crybaby, broke bat, dip bat fountain. Okay, Aragorn, I'll check those out uh, after the stream, man. Thank you, I appreciate it, man. I'll check those out at the stream. Thank you. That's kind of you to do. Any word on anything for Terminator 40th anniversary? I haven't heard anything about it. No, I haven't heard anything. They might do something, but again, I've heard nothing about it, so no, I don't know anything about it. Not at all. So I don't know what to tell you. Like I don't know anything about it. The rumors didn't re-release this year, and 4K coming out. Well, again, rumors are rumors. I'm going skydiving in a week, so if I fall off the face of the earth and you don't hear from me, look up my obituary. I shouldn't laugh too much because I definitely good luck with that. Maybe we watch Terminal Velocity before you do it. Yeah, there's always those type of warnings around here, General. There's always those type of warnings around here. Oh yeah, Point Break. Yeah, I watched all four Watchers films this week. That's too bad. Could have just stuck with the first two. The third I could watch for what it is, but thankfully we didn't lose power. You had 4 days straight of no electricity. Where around are you at? Well, I mean, you don't have to say if you don't want to, but where around are you at? I'm more southeast Texas. Okay, Aragorn. I'm sure they'll be on the messages because PayPal sends an email to me when I get those. So I have them written down. We'll get to them as soon as I can, man. Thank you. Yeah, I always enjoyed Terminal Velocity. I think it's a bit underrated. Yep, Charlie Sheen, uh, Tony Soprano himself is in it. James Gandolfini, Shooter McGavin is in it. Yeah, I always enjoyed that film. Hey there, Julie. I like Shopping Mall. That's a fun movie. It's an entertaining movie. Steven, I would choose Metallica. But yeah, Shopping Mall is a fun one. Very fast paced, cool looking robots, some decent death scenes, plenty of action. Killer Maroney seems very sweet. East side of Texas, not that from Dallas. But you're much more north, right? You're much more north than me. So you're much more north. And it seems like northern Texas is getting hit a lot tougher than southern Texas. Granted, Texas is about half the size of the country, so it's a pretty far away. But Yeah, it seems like North Texas, as of now, is getting more hit than South Texas. So, but yeah, 4 days of power, no bueno. That's a pain in the ass, especially in this heat. I'm not in Houston, so I wouldn't know. I don't know how the fuck you survived with 4 days of no power. How you didn't die from heat stroke? Or what the hell did you do to not go crazy? Because you don't have power, you can't watch movies or anything. So what the hell did you do? You found someone that had sex. I don't know. Maybe you did. I don't know. Sleep, read books, play a Funko board game. Well, that makes sense. Board game. I don't know how you sleep with that being that hot out. You think it'd be like a sauna? Let's see real quick. Well, as of now, it's 78, and then supposedly around about 5 in the morning, there'll be showers. Granted, wait about 30 minutes, and this whole weather will completely change. That's the thing with the weather guy. In 30 minutes, this whole fucking thing will change for the whole fucking day in 30 minutes. So you can't tell. It's like at 2 p.m., it's going to be this crazy weather. Well, there was no 2 or 2:15 or 2:30. It was actually 3. Well, actually, it wasn't 3. It was 3:30. Actually, it's going to be pretty sunshine at 4. Actually, oh shit, there's a hurricane at 4:15. Whoops. I fucked up. Allergy pills? I have to remember that. Several tornadoes around your area? Jesus. MTV production. They would team up and beat the world. Definitely don't miss the weather in Texas, although I've only visited there. Yeah, you're not going to miss the weather in Texas, is Alley. Ace Combat games, never played them. Upper Michigan's weather is like that too. You have to check the forecast like once an hour since it constantly changes. Exactly. Which makes you wonder what's the whole fucking point of the weatherman anyway? Can you hug me? Sure. Why not? For a second, I thought you said country shape that Mother Nature got personal messages. Okay, yeah, PMS. Yeah, I get it now. For a second, I'm like, personal messages. Oh, yeah, PMS. A Bucky's? I don't know what a Bucky's is. Never been to the filming locations of Chainsaw Massacre. Never been. Never been. Take care, Robert Kirby. Have a good night. Nope, I haven't met that actor, Alex. Too bad there wasn't an Expendables knockout with the Jesse Pinkman Don the Dragon. Well, there was talks. Don the Dragon Wilson said in an interview that he wanted to do a film with some of those people involved. But I just either it never happened or no one wanted to pony up the money or Edo's. I don't know what the story was. Just never happened. It is what it is. I mean, you would think it would make sense when the first film came out, but you know, go figure. Maybe just they did egos and stuff of that nature. Who's getting paid more? Who gets more shine and more time to shine? Blackwater sucked. I don't remember the other ones. I don't think I've seen the other ones, but they didn't look good. Tank Girl remake, whatever. It's not really. It's not a familiar enough name to make any dent into the public market. Bucky's is a gas station, bigger in size, large bathrooms, has brisket sandwiches, beaver nuggets that taste like corn pops, and fudge too. To be honest, that sounds not my cup of tea. Nuggets that taste like corn pops? I don't know about that. Hey there, Michael. Hope you're doing well. I like the 1995 Tank Girl for what it is. I don't love it. Um, in today's age, no, it'd just be more political. It'd be more politicized. Yeah, Quentin just described Bucky's. He said it was a gas station. Fuck the Three Stooges box set. Why am I going to pay that much money to get a Blu-ray set of the Three Stooges when half of it is missing? Why the fuck would I buy it then if half of it is missing? There's almost 200 shorts, but we're only going to have 100 because of 100 years, so 100 shorts. So that's still half of them missing. Fuck that. Why am I going to buy it if half of it is missing? And it's like, what was it, 200 to $300 or something? Yeah, fuck that shit. Nope. Nope. Do you think this says just a test the waters gimmick? That's a dumb decision because why would people buy this? Then it won't sell, and then you wouldn't be able to do your double dipping thing anyway. Oh, thank you, Drew. I appreciate that. Yeah, the Dolphathon. Granted, it's made a couple more since then, but that was still a fun time to do that type of stuff. I think it's Sony doing it. The Three Stooges. Bush's chicken on break. I would order the chicken roll. The chicken tastes like peanut butter. I'll make sure I'll never eat Bush's chicken then. I don't need any chicken that tastes like peanut butter. Nope. Nope. No, I didn't see the trailer to Wolves. No, I do not like pineapple on pizza. I just like pepperoni, maybe bacon, maybe sausage. That's it. But I'm mainly a pepperoni or pepperoni and bacon guy. Buffalo chicken pizza? No. Like I said, either pepperoni, maybe sausage, or pepperoni and bacon. Yeah, I've heard the Sony Paramount. I've heard that for quite a while. How would you rank Silent Trigger? I liked it, but it would not be in my top five. I mean, I like Silent Trigger for what it is, but it easily would not be in my top five. I mean, I like both cheeseburger and bacon cheeseburger. Wolfland, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to be excited for a new werewolf film. Anchovies, fuck anchovies. Miller's Girl. Did you see Miller's Girl? No, I've never heard of the film. Silent Trigger top 10? I don't think so. Because I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. Because you got I Come in Peace, you got The Punisher, you got Rocky 4. I don't know in what order. So in no order, but I Come in Peace, Red Scorpion, Rocky 4, Universal Soldier, The Punisher, Showdown Low Tokyo, Men of War, Red. Did I say? I always get it. See, I always lose track. I Come in Peace, Red Scorpion, Rocky 4, Universal Soldier, Men of War, The Punisher, Showdown Low Tokyo. So yeah, it's hard to remember all of his films off the top of my head. It's hard to remember everybody's films top of my head. But that's seven right there that I would put above Silent Trigger. And I know I like Command Performance, Skin Trade. Uh, if the Expendables fits, the Expendables, the first one that is. Yes, MTB. My favorite soda is Bell Yellow. Yeah, I like Sweepers. I reviewed that film, and I didn't get the why it was hated so much. Shard Lake would be in Dolph's worst. Pentathlon wasn't good, and Shark Lake would be in Dolph Lundgren's top 10 worst easily. Hey, the What Stories? Sprite. I remember not minding Sprite. I haven't had it in a decade. But yeah, much more of this. I haven't seen Minority Report in a long time. In a long while. Remember not minding it. The latest Stallone film? Are you talking about the superhero one? Yeah, I reviewed it. Didn't really much care for it. If you're talking about the superhero one, oh, that's cool, Quaker Jake. I forgot what the hell that was called. The Stallone superhero movie. Someone in the chat will know. I forgot what it was called. That's how much I liked it. Yeah, I saw the Wolverine popcorn bucket. We talked about that in another stream. Samaritan. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I knew you guys would know it. Yeah, Samaritan. I don't think it was that good. I don't think the kid was that good. You tell it meant to be like a harder rating, but they went PG-13. The action's not that memorable. Stallone wasn't really the star of it. It was this shitty kid. No, I do not think Belly Yellow is like Mountain Dew at all. Mellow Yellow is much more of a smoother citrus and doesn't have the acidic taste of Mountain Dew. Michael 2025, I don't know what that movie is. Bridget Dragons is okay. I don't know where the locations of Chainsaw Master is. Hollywood Homicide, I think is a fun one. I like that movie. Saw that in the theater. Harrison Ford, Josh Hartnett. I was entertained by that. Didn't think it was as bad as people made it out to be. Oh, the Michael Jackson biopic. Okay. I don't really care about the biopics because biopics are so much bullshit anyway. What's the point of a biopic? They make shit up all the time in them anyway, so what's the point of watching them? Like, that's the question. Why watch a biopic when most of it is bullshit? It's so you hope to be entertained. I get it. So I answered my own question. You hope to be entertained, but I mean, some I don't mind, but I don't really seek out biopic movies. Yeah, this is Spinal Tap favorite biopic. There you go. Then see Oppenheimer. Ah, Dr. Pepper. I could never get into Dr. Pepper. Uh, Sorry about that. I guess I'll end it for today. We're going on for almost 2.5 hours. Pretty cool though. So thank you guys for stopping by. You guys have a safe weekend. Be careful out there. Um, yeah, for people who want to send in requests, who send in the chat, feel free. If not, no worries. I'll be continuing my playthrough of Outlast. I finished the game, but I'll upload the rest of the parts in the coming days. There'll be more reviews to come, including the last Kumite, which I thought sucked. Maybe not the worst movie ever, but I thought sucked. Last Kumite was dog shit. But yeah, more reviews to come, more videos to come. Oh, sorry, Retro Crypt. Yeah, I was about ready to leave. But hi there. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you have a safe weekend. Yeah, I've been going on for about 2.5 hours. So I just looked at the chat. Yeah, they're on this PS3 has the PS2 stuff on it. It has pretty much every PS2 game on it. But yeah, I think those games are, especially GTA, those are long ass games. So I can't do it for like just 5-10 bucks to go to play games. Like GTA San Andreas is probably a dozen hours at least. So I mean that's the thing. So it can't be like, oh, just $5-10 or something, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, just it was just too much time to take on it. Someone send a super chat to go to 3 hours. I mean, yeah, I mean, yeah, if they kept going, I would keep going, but not going. But you better do it. So busy the super chat right now. God damn it, you bet. Deadpool and Wolverine. Who knows? Not going to get my hopes up high. But either way, thanks for watching. Sorry for the cough. Take care, everyone. And we will see you guys later. Bye-bye for now. Thank you for the kind words, everyone. Thank you, Squall. I appreciate the kind words, man. Thank you. Very humbling. See you guys later. Have a safe weekend. Bye-bye.